I didn't have a cover for this 16-foot Glastron boat, and I don't want it to get wet anymore on the inside. So what I did was I tried to spend the least amount of money possible, and I went onto Amazon and I got this tarp here, this blue tarp. It says it's waterproof and 5 mil thick. I don't know what 5 mil is, and you can tell me in the comments, oh, 5 mil is this. But it's all about feel. Anyway, this thing is super thin. It's a super thin tarp, and it is waterproof because it's rained on it plenty of times. This tarp costs $22. I'll put a link to it in the video description if you'd like to, get this kind of tarp. Without having any kind of support in the middle of the boat to completely have all the water running off, I was using sawhorses, but there were still areas that pooled, and when they pool with water, it literally was ripping the grommets right out of the edge of the tarp. So I've got a few of them that are already destroyed, and I decided to do something crazy and spend some big bucks and get this boat cover right here. This is also from Amazon, and this was $47, so like double what that tarp was. But I mean, look how small this box is. This is a tiny box, and it doesn't weigh anything. So I'm thinking this cover is probably not going to be that great either. I honestly have no idea. It's from iCOVER. But if it's a decent cover and it works, well, that's great, right? So let's see what we got here. Because sometimes, you look at these things on Amazon and you're like, oh, that looks like a really good deal, and it's not. Hey, I hope you're liking this video so far. If you are, please be sure to give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. It really, really helps. And I also offer channel memberships now, which offer exclusive content videos like behind the scenes stuff. And all of those videos are ad-free. Now let's get back to this video. All right, so these are all the straps. My cover for my jibby skiff uses a bunch of these. So, gonna fall over. So the best thing about these is nothing. What you do is you run these underneath of the boat. So you have to push them through from one side to the other, and then you hook them on to click them. I don't like how that works. But obviously any other approach requires, installing some kind of snaps and clips or something all the way around the boat. So, that's no fun. So let's see what we got here. We've got a bag. All right. And they tied it like a bow. All right, so this feels equally as thin, but this is made for a boat, so it's elasticy. So this is maybe a little bit nicer. It looks like it's, no, I don't think it's 2 layers of material, but it looks a bit better. So let's slap this on the boat. I've already got this half unstrapped anyway. So what I don't know about this is whether or not it's going to work with the fact that I have a windshield. Is it made for a 16-foot boat without a windshield? I think it's a 16 to 18-foot boat cover, and I got the 16 to 18 so it would maybe cover the motor and work around the windshield. So let's see what we got here. Wonder how we know where the front is. Sometimes there's a tag that says front. Ooh, here's a tag. It says front. Almost feels like one of those space blankets. Still got front and front. Well, hell, kind of like this. Obviously, if I strap it all down, it'll be nice and tight around here, but what's nice is I can kind of flop that on, and with the elastic, it holds onto the boat pretty good. So yeah, it's gonna make a swimming pool in the middle. Yeah, it's not very thick, but that's not too bad. I will post updates when and if this cover fails me. It's thin silver, what did I say, polyester? So if it gets caught on anything sharp, it's gonna get a hole in it. But it was, how much? $47? Yeah, $47. I'm not disappointed. That's what you get for $47. It fits it just fine. Got elastic all the way around it. Is it going to last a lifetime? No. But when I'm working on the middle of the boat and I want to cover it over for the night to keep, you know, the bird dew out and the rain and stuff, that'll work. If I put all the straps on, I probably can get it nice and tight so water doesn't even pool inside of it. Either way, that's it. That's it. Simple, straightforward video. Do I recommend this? I think so. Some of you guys might say, oh, for $200 you can get a really great cover. I think you can. For $22 you can get a really bad tarp. So, you know, take that for what it is. Oh, by the way, here's the next video YouTube has picked for you. I'll see you in that video. Stay safe out there in the water.